What's going on, guys? It is, what day is it? Is it like, it's like March 6th. It's a little chilly for me to be in a short sleeve shirt, but it is what it is. A little windy today. I haven't put up a video in a while. I've got a few just kind of random clips of videos to put together, but I wanted to throw up an update at least to tell y'all what's been going on and get a video put together of some sort. And yeah, so it's really windy. I hope this screen on my microphone here functions pretty well. But starting over here at the truck, as you can see, I got a sprayer. It's a Lesco 300 gallon space saver. I did buy it used from a friend of mine. So I did get my spraying licenses, so I sent all that paperwork in to get the business license side of it. So waiting to get that, trying to get that going, because I need to start spraying pre-emergence at the end of next week probably, or sooner than later, because we've already got stuff growing and I've already been cutting a few things. And then I don't remember if y'all had seen this or not, but this was the dump trailer setup for the year. I did get a new vacuum. It's a 37 Billy Goat. It's got a huge 14-inch hose on it. It's got, I think, 70 some hours on it now. 71, 72, something like that. I did some stuff for the county, so that's mainly why it's got so many hours, is a lot of that. Take a look in here. I don't think much has changed. Actually, it has the frame of this busted. You can see the tank is off, so I gotta get that fixed. Not much has changed in here. Still got the other 8010, which is good. I've got a spare blower. Still got the Toro, the V-Ride with the plow, and this. Hopefully all this can come apart next week. I'm hoping to be done with cleanups so I can actually start mulching, which this year's been really weird. I've been getting a little slow on calls, but I got the Kubota in here. This was at the dealer for quite a while. I had them straighten the deck out because I had hit a tree stump and some tall grass and bent the front of that in. And then it also, two of the bolts had broken off, one of the bolts had fallen out, one of the bolts was loose, so there was only one bolt holding this motor on by the time I realized it. So this has a brand new sump on the motor. It's got a brand new mounting plate. You can see the gray down in there. And I had them do the hydro service on it too. This thing's got, how many hours on it now? 285.3 hours on it. And then I did pick this up. This was really cheap. So I bought a slit seater, put about $300 in that, sold it. Got for $1,000, paid $1,100 for this. Had to pull the hopper up. Had to put a carburetor on it, new fuel lines, new plugs, new filter, new fuel pump. Did do new parking brake cables because those were non-existent. Added a petcock here to shut the fuel off. And this is the deck that came on it. It's a little rotten out, but the gearbox isn't all work flawlessly. So I didn't want to get rid of this deck just yet, but I needed something with a better shell, so I actually found this one local, which was really surprising because these are not very popular machines around me. It's got the aluminum gearboxes. These are not aluminum, but they're also not they're not cast iron. I forget what Randy with Countryside said, but I want to give a huge shout out to him. He answered all my questions I had with this when I was trying to get it running. So this has the aluminum gearboxes. It doesn't have the foot plate. I need to get one, but I'm also not too worried because I bought this to flip, so it does need a seat and a panel here. I threw it up on Marketplace yesterday for $3,500 to see what happens. It's a 04. It's got the motor replaced, I think, in 07, and I don't think it's had much use since then because the motor actually still looks pretty clean. It's just dirty from dust. I've been using it to do some cleanups with. But overall, I mean, it's a nice mower. I have less than $1,200 in it, so I'm trying to see if I can at least double my money. And what else? That's Zach's line trimmer he bought. Rednecks. This Zach was using yesterday for a real small cleanup, and the drive pulley on the transmission, the bolt backed off and it came off. Thankfully he was already done and bringing it in the shop when it happened, so I gotta fix that before the next few weeks or so. Not too much else has changed really. I mean, it's kind of a mess in here, but we did get a new compressor. There's that over there. It's 80 gallon. And then we put these shelves up over here in the shop. This is just random storage and stuff. There's a old chute actually off of the deck that's on the walker now that I couldn't get to go in the fan housing, so I took that off and took the one off of the old deck and put it on that deck. So yeah, and this is a table I built for the skid sprayer to slide in and out of the truck and just go on this to move around because I don't have a mini skid or tractor to move it with. So that's basically what's going on. I'm gonna get the walker loaded up. It's a little windy, but I have a real light leaf cleanup to do today, so I'm gonna get that knocked out, and I'll get some filming of the walker for you guys. So that's what we got going on today, so let's get to it.